Minswap goes live on mainnet. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. My name is Pritesh with KAIZN Crypto. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Minswap DEX. This is a multi-pool decentralized exchange that just launched on Cardano. This is now live on the mainnet. In this video today, I'm going to be showing you the process of making a swap, providing liquidity to a pool, and just some first thoughts and impressions of this decentralized exchange. So if you all do enjoy this content here today, please be sure to drop a like for me. If you want to stay up to date with more Cardano content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe and click that notification bell so you know exactly when I post a new video. So taking a look at their main page, it's minswap.org. We're going to jump right into it. This is a cat-themed decentralized exchange, so really neat. I love the cat. It's super cute. If you scroll through their main page, it gives you more information about their roadmap, a feature breakdown of the Minswap DEX and what makes it different from other decentralized exchanges, going through and shows us more information about their token distribution. Really interesting to see some of their tokenomics. So now let's go ahead and take a look at their user interface. So this is a very clean decentralized exchange. Let's actually go and enter into the app. And first thing right off the bat is I love the artwork. I think it's really cool. So they stuck with this cat theme, and it's showing a cat theme with like outer space vibes going on, you know, wearing a space suit. I really like it. I think it's super cool. Dark mode as well. First thing I noticed. So you've got light mode and dark mode. I love that feature. In order to be able to start interacting with this DEX and doing things like swaps and provide liquidity, first thing we would have to do is connect our wallet. So now when we click on connect wallet, it does show quite a few different options here available. Love to see how many different options it has. Minswap is mobile supported, which is also very nice. So you can do this on desktop or mobile. NAMI, Flint Wallet, CC Vault, Typhon, Giro Wallet, a lot of popular wallets. So let's go ahead and click on CC Vault. I've got my CC Vault loaded up here. And when we click on connect, it shows us the available ADA balance as well as the public address for the wallet. Now, just a brief overview of what are some of the things we're looking at. So this 3 dots is more information about the DEX, so you can get links to their socials. Light and dark mode, you can change the language as well. Now let's take a look and see some of the other features we have available on this DEX. We can click on trade. This is going to be if we were to want to make a swap, so we can trade our ADA for any of the other available tokens on this DEX. If we click on pool, this is for providing liquidity. So we can provide liquidity for any one of these token pairs to a pool and do things like yield farming. Yield farming is coming soon. So it says coming on the 14th. So just a few days. Yield farming on Minswap will be available 14th of March. And it gives us some more information about what that means. So there is going to be more content coming for Minswap. If you all do want to stay updated with those type of videos, be sure to hit that subscribe and I will be sure to keep you all posted. And we can also see any orders we have currently pending on the DEX. So now let's go through the process of making a swap. We're taking a look at all the different trading pairs. This is the most common with the highest volume on the DEX, which is the ADA Min trading pair. Let's go ahead and click on swap. And let's go through and just do an example. So in this case, it shows the available balance we have in our wallet. So it's 65 ADA. I'd like to do maybe, say about half of that. Let's do 30 ADA. Okay, and what we can see is it gives us the information related to this swap. So it gives us the total estimate of the amount of tokens that we're expected to receive for this trade. Now there's the slippage tolerance, which is going to allow for the valuation of the trading pair to go one way or the other. So in this case, 1% slippage, the trading pair goes up or down, the swap will still execute. The minimum amount you would receive in that case, let's say that the valuation of ADA min goes down, you would receive at least 116.88 min. Now let's say, for instance, if you wanted to adjust your slippage tolerance, let's say if you were interested in getting an order through as fast as possible, right? I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. It's just that if the market does move against you in that sense, you would be losing out on a considerable amount in the case that your order did execute. But you can also change the slippage tolerance. You can customize it to whatever amount you like. In this case, the presets it has is 0.1%, 0.5%, and 1%. 1% is pretty safe. It also has a really cool feature. I love this feature about this DEX, the audio. So you can actually have this DEX play a cute little cat sound whenever a transaction executes on the platform. So processing orders, pending orders, cancel orders, all of these will make a cool cat sound. I really love that. I've turned that feature on. I think it's really cool. So this looks great. What I have here, I've got my slippage tolerance adjusted 1%. I will be receiving at least 116.88 min tokens for this swap. It shows a batcher fee of 2 ADA and a deposit fee of 2 ADA as well. Now this is going to be the amount to cover the min UTX. So for this transaction, this ADA fee will be processed back to you when you receive those tokens. So this looks great. What we can do now is go ahead and click on swap. It gives us a confirmation. We can just preview. This is going to be exactly what we're getting. We'll do confirm. And it's redirecting us to our wallet. So I've got my Cardano tutorial wallet. I'm just going to type in my spending password. After we've typed in our spending password, we can click on sign. And I heard that little cat sound. It was purring. Super cool. I love that. It's probably one of the coolest features about any of the DEXs that I've used so far. Is just that little bit of user experience goes a long way. So it took a little bit of time, but very nice to see that the swap did go through. Very easy process to be able to swap tokens using the Minswap DEX. Now, let's say, for instance, if we wanted to provide liquidity to a pool. So this is going to show us, if we click on the pool option, some of the liquidity pools which we have available to add liquidity. Now, there's a few different things to look at here. We can just click on add liquidity. There's this Zap feature, which we'll talk about, and it shows us our liquidity as well. So if we've already provided liquidity to any of these pools, we can get an overview of that. Now, let's click on add liquidity and see what that looks like. Let's say add liquidity. We could first choose ADA and min. So let's do min, and then we'll choose 10 min, and then we can choose the respective amount in ADA as well. I think that makes the most sense. So if we click on add liquidity, this is going to provide this liquidity to the pool. If we click on Zap, it's an easy way to provide liquidity when you only have one token of the pair. Please note that Zap might cause a small amount of slippage. Very interesting to see that. A lot of liquidity providers require you to have both assets of the token pair provided as liquidity to the pool. So Zap is a very interesting feature, first that I've seen on any of these AMM style DEXs. So interesting, what we can do is we can just back out of that. I've got both tokens in this case. We'll just do 10 min and the respective amount in ADA. We'll do add liquidity. This is going to add liquidity of 10 min and 2.5 ADA. Confirm our transaction. I'm just going to type in my spending password and click on sign. And there goes that little purr sound again. That is so cool. Honestly, I would probably process transactions just to hear that sound. That's really awesome. And it shows us that the transaction has been submitted. So that's perfect. Now, I wanted to quickly go over zapping, right? So what is zapping? Let's take a look. So it's an easy way to provide liquidity when you only have one token of the pair. So let's do it. Let's give it a shot. Let's say, for instance, I only have ADA, but I still want to provide liquidity. So in this case, it gives me ADA as the default option. Let's say I wanted to add 5 ADA to any of these liquidity pools. So now LP is the liquidity provider token, and let's choose which pool. So let's just stick with min. Okay. And this is going to show us the LP, or the liquidity pool, which we would provide those ADA. And let's go ahead and zap. So zapping 5 ADA to get 4.96 LP tokens. And very straightforward process. Again, we're just going to type in our spending password, click on sign. Okay, and that's it. So the transaction has been submitted. We got a nice little purr sound again, and that's the process of being able to provide liquidity to a pool when you only have one token of the pair. Very interesting feature of the Minswap DEX. That's actually the first that I've seen of that style of liquidity providing to a pool. So I got to say right off the bat that the Minswap DEX has a lot of potential. It's usable, it's mobile friendly, it's got dark mode, the artwork is fantastic. I think that this project has done a great job of delivering on what it's promised. Kudos to the entire Minswap team. I'm looking forward to keep up to date with this project. There are a lot of DEXs that are building on Cardano, and what I want to do is provide more content like this that gives my thoughts, impressions, how to use the platform, things like Sunday Swap, things like Muesli Swap. I want to cover a lot of these DEXs, and as more come about in the ecosystem, there's going to be lots more videos like this. So that's what I have for you all here today, everybody. I really do hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down below. Have you already tried Minswap? Did you try and provide liquidity to a pool? Let me know what you think. Leave a comment for me down below. I would love to hear from you all. All right, everybody. Well, thank you all again so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.